Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hopefully you're all doing well. Back on the renovation today. I've just come to fill and flush everything. I've filled the heating up already, made sure there's no leaks. All the hot and cold's filled up as well. So there's no leaks on that. I've only had one leak on the cylinder, which wasn't really my fault. I'll show you in a minute. I've actually put all the drains and everything for the bathroom that was going downstairs. I'll show you in a minute. But they want the bathroom back upstairs now. So plans have altered again on this one. It's made it easier for me, to be fair. Luckily I hadn't actually ripped any of the stuff out that I'd put in, because I've not been here for a bit. But yeah, back on track on this one. I want to get all the heating flushed out today. I might not film too much. I've got a radiator to add in one of the bedrooms I've formed, so I'll do that as well. So there's a bit to crack on with. It's quite busy on site today, so I don't know how much footage I'll get. They've got Roger Bisbee on the radio upstairs as well, which they're on about heat pumps, which is another topic that completely winds me up. And they've just said there's a lack of plumbers, and we're basically becoming an endangered species now, which I don't know if it's true or not. They wanted to start teaching plumbing in school. To be honest, it's a great trade to be in, but whether there's a lack of plumbers or whether there's a lack of skilled plumbers, I think there's two different arguments there. But yeah, I'm going to get all this one flushed out, make sure we've got no leaks on the heating. Joiners are here, plasterers are here, so it's quite busy. But yeah, we'll just plod along. So we've got all the drains in, as you can see, and now I've got to cap all these off, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. If anybody was wondering if I got any leaks, anything that's leaking is that, which is ideal, but it's not ideal, but it is ideal. But we just need to get that sorted. I don't know if that's supposed to, I don't know if I was supposed to Loctite that on or something, but that did come pre-built on. So yeah, I'll have to just drain that cylinder down a little bit, and then I'll just pop some Loctite on that. I don't know where it's leaking. I think it's just on that thread. So yeah, I did nip it up, but it's still leaking. So I'll just drain that down and get that one sorted. Right, I've got to try and get a radiator in this room here. This is having a separate, small bedroom, so I just need a little radiator in this corner. I can't cut into these joists because these are attic trusses, so these aren't joists under this floor, these are trusses. At the minute we've got 15mm pipes, you probably can't see them underneath that insulation, just feeding this one radiator, which come off. These are actually first off the boiler. They're them two, so they just shoot through that wall into that void. So I've got two ways of doing this. I can either cut a hole in there, run across, because the joist's going that way, and pick that up, or what I'm going to do is tee into them there, run across here, I've already cut that out, under that wall, and then I'm going to try and drill through an angle through to the other side. I think that's going to be the easiest way of doing it, because then I'm not touching any of the joists on the other side because they're trusses. This one I can cut if I need to, but we'll have to wait and see. So plan is shallow drill through the wall and just pick that up, and then we'll just get that connected in. Once I'm through that wall, that's the hard bit done, and that's all the radiators done on this job then. So that's all being boarded up. But yeah, we'll get this one done and hopefully it goes all right. Worst bit will just be drilling through. Right, so I've just pushed my drill through there. I'm hoping I've not come on the skirting board on the other side. It definitely hit wood, but I'm hoping it's the joist. Shall we have a look? This is the nervous bit, because obviously this skirting board's staying. Well, I can't sit on the skirting board. Whereabouts have we come? Over there, look. That's going to be perfect. I didn't do them. I think they're just knots in the wood. Bit weird, isn't it? But yeah, obviously I've mismeasured. I just need to get that bit of board up, and then we can get them rad pipes through. We've got a clear run all the way through, so we'll put some timber across, support the pipes and get them in. But yeah, happy with that. At least we didn't come on the skirting board, and then we'll just sleeve that, and then we'll kick it on the other side just to bring it all up nice and level. Best way I can think of doing that. There's the second one. I'm not going to lie, I didn't realise that steel was there, but I think I should just be able to get above it. There is a good 22mm gap there. Obviously I'm only running 215s across to here, so just enlarge these to 22, get these sleeved through, and that's all set up for the radiator on the other side. Easiest way of doing it saves touching any of the joists or the trusses on the other side, and it'll look fine. I've only had to lift a couple of sections up. So yeah, perfect. We'll get them in, pipes threaded across, pipes through, all sleeved up, ready to go. That's all the radiators done. I'm going to sort these pipes out as well, because I didn't do them, but look at them, all the TRVs are wonky. So yeah, that'll be fine. leaky pipework. It doesn't really matter what you use. As long as the copper doesn't touch the brickwork. So I've just used a bit of speed fit there, but that'll be fine. So all I'll do is come out, we'll bend them forward a little bit just so they come out straight, and then we'll literally just come straight up for the radiator once all the skirting boards and everything's on. Yeah, that's an easy one sorted. It saves cutting into any of these trusses and lifting all the boards up this side. So yeah, we'll get them in. Just all we've got to do now is connect them up. Obviously we've got the hole through, we'll just connect them up through there, put some patch trusses across and then just connect onto them 15mm. This will be fine, it's only feeding that double in there, and there's going to be a small radiator in there, and that's first off the boiler anyway, so that'll be ample. Just going to pop a little kick on the end of my pipe, just so that it comes out the wall straight. So we'll go something like that, I think. Push it through, gone a little bit on the top, so pull that. Copper's quite forgiving, we'll probably be able to just pull that back. You just want to make sure that's nice and straight. Same with still got a bit too much. Copper's nice and forgiving, to be fair. Yeah, that'll be fine. That one's slightly higher, but I might alter that actually. Try and get them both at the same height. But yeah, that's something what I want. So pipes are nice and sleeved, and then we can just connect them up on the other side. I've obviously just drew up one pipe slightly higher than the other, so I might just chip into that and just lift that one up a touch. But other than that, they're set up. We're lucky in the fact that we've got a gap to get over that steel. It's made our life so much easier. So we'll push that one across, that one can connect up straight onto there. This one we'll probably put a noggin across, and then hopefully I've cut so I can get through onto the side. So we're coming down at a bit of an angle, so we'll see if we can pick that up. Oh yeah, that'll pick up. We'll put another noggin in here, and I'll end up with a socket there, and then we'll just feed across onto them pipes. So nice and easy. Right, just put myself a noggin in. What I'll do is wrap everything in hair felt, stop anything squeaking where it hits the joists. Made that a bit awkward, Anna. I can wrap that around. And I'll pop a couple of nail-ons in there as well, so that'll be perfect. But what I will have to do is just cut these back here so I can slide another length in and join these in. So at least that way they're supported. I will clip them down, and then we just need to join them up with them two over there. That should be fine. That's absolutely solid. That won't squeak. Just solder two sockets on here and get them across. Now I'm just trying to feed my pipes through into a position where I can get them. So I have to feed them forward then back over that steel. Fluxed up. Only flux the outside of the pipe, not the inside. Should be fine. if you flux the inside, it all pushes into the fitting anyway, so. When I say the outside of the pipe, I mean the inside of the fitting. You know what I mean. We'll get them across to there and we'll just get this bit soldered up. Bit too much solder, but at least we know it'll never leak. Which is the most important thing. Keeping the water in the pipes. Right, we've got them all the way to here now, so all I'm going to do is connect flow and return onto there. Pipes are a little bit tight, but we should be able to spread them a touch, I would have thought. So one will go onto there, one will go onto there. It doesn't really matter which way around we do them. All the air will rise through them pipes and into that radiator anyway, so we don't have to be too careful, because obviously this is lower and that is higher, so the air will go all the way through, be able to bleed it out of that radiator. You don't really want any high points under the floor if you can help it. This is all a bit of a higgledy-piggledy that I put in. It's just sometimes you get bits like this on jobs, but yeah, cables and pipes and everything down here. So we get these connected in, and then that's that bit all done. I'll start getting some floors put back down then, and then we can have a look at what we need to do next. No movement, is there? No movement on them. I'll actually cut a T in there because I think I'll get a bit more movement on that one. Wetter in there. Won't be much. Can't be much. It won't be much. What I'm going to do is actually cut a bit more off there, just to give myself a little bit of play on the other one. Probably go there. By the time I get a T in there, that'd be fine. Gives myself a little bit more space there. I'm just going to grab a towel and get that water soaked up. A bit mucky in it. And we'll get that one soldered onto there, that one onto there. That's that job done. I think I've got just about enough room to get a T in here, and then the other one I'll just swing around. So that pipe just breathed in a bit, so I've just chucked the towel down. We want a lot, but I think I can just get that in. It's never easy. Cut off about right there. Just realised you probably can't see a thing because I've got a all a bit tight, but I think we should just about be okay. That's the first one in. The second one I'm just going to connect onto there with an elbow. Let that cool down, get that wiped off, and the second one should be a bit easier. Right, they're all connected in all the way through. Pipes are all sleeved. I'll probably pop some lagging on this as well, I know I'm supposed to. But I'm going to have a good tidy up now because we've got floorboards up everywhere. But there's a guy just been on the Jeremy Vine show. He said he paid, his electricity bill last year was £17,000 and he paid £25,000 to have his heat pump installed. It sounds like you need some insulation in your house, mate.